Hey guys, hey, it's me. It's Heavy T here. Just wanted to throw out just another YouTube video. Having some difficulties with my basically all my cable, my Wi-Fi, everything. It's all hacked into every single one of our phones. My mother that lives here, my wife, her phones are hacked into our computers. They're not letting us make calls out. Basically, our phone is basically shut off. I've went to Comcast. I think it's been 7 times now to their office to sort this thing out. They keep telling me I have to call different people on the phone. So I've called like the security tier 2, security tier 1, and they keep sending me out to the Dominican Republic and what else? The Philippines, they say that they're from, and they keep lying to me out there. One of them lied about what their name was. One of them lied about he wouldn't actually give me his ID, his because they all have an ID number that they go by to make sure it's them. And had to wipe my lens off there. So having a really rough time, and on top of that, I'm also getting some like radiation shot at me from these outlets in my house that I just started noticing, and I'm going to show you guys a little bit about it right now. I did try to do a video, I think it was about 2 days ago, regarding this issue, so I'm going to try to show it to you now. I've got some really good pictures of this where it actually looks like a laser, an actual laser on another camera that I'm going to be uploading here soon. But I'm going to give you a shot at and kind of let me know what you guys think about this. As you can see, look how bright that light is. It's super bright, isn't it? And you can see the things coming off of it, those lasers. See what I mean? See how they're like shooting down on the ground, and then one of them comes over here towards me. And you can see a dot. You see that dot right there? So there's a dot right there, and if you get real close to it, like if I zoom in on it, it's basically the light bulb itself is what it looks like, because the light bulb it's actually one of those fluorescent coil light bulbs, and so that's what that is. It's just, I don't understand this at all, guys, and it comes right out at me. Basically, wherever I go, it follows me. So if I come over here, it follows me over here. If I come over here, it begins to follow me over here. So you can kind of see I'm under some pretty heavy surveillance here. I'm not causing this on the camera, so I don't think this looks like mental illness to me, but I could be wrong. I guess my camera, maybe my camera's got mental illness too. But anyway, I want to show you that now. Watch when I go to the other light over here. When I come over here, now this light does the same thing. It starts targeting me too. Look at this. It's like hitting me with a target, and it's shooting out. Looks like it's shooting out from over this way somewhere and coming down. It's coming right down on me. So if I back up, you kind of see, look at that. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? And it wasn't like showing as much of a laser as it is last night, but it's definitely showing up as a laser this night. I'm gonna try to scroll in a little bit, zoom in a little bit on this light bulb thing and let you guys get a little picture of it. It's kind of crazy. Where's it at? There it is. So if I can get it on a flat surface there, kind of a little bit better, but you can kind of see it's kind of like one of those coil light bulbs, and it's like a target. It's following me around. It's green, red, changing different colors. I think they're using infrared, so I think they're hitting me with some really high radiation right now with this, and it's probably some type of a surveillance tool as well. But yeah, it's pretty nuts. Don't know if any of you guys have experienced that yet. But I'm actually, we've got a lot of people there. We had a furnace just go out, and we had a guy come out here, and he wanted to charge us $5,000. And we live in a townhome, a little townhome, for the furnace replacement. It seemed a little high to me, and they basically have our phone hijacked. They have our computer browsers hijacked. So anybody that we call, anybody we look up on our computers, anything that we do, they have it set up so that it goes right to the people that they want it to go to. The phone calls are rerouted, redirected to people. They pretend that they're the company, I believe. So you guys want to go through a lot of investigating before you have anything done in your home. If I would have known, I would have told the guy to leave right when he tried to walk through our door, but I didn't know that he was. I really think he was a perp. I really honestly do. He wasn't a very nice person, and he was very dishonest. I could tell from the start. And this was supposed to be a real credible company on Angie's List. So I think they have their way of making their own Angie's List with their people and stuff, their perps and stuff on it. So they basically reroute you to all the scumbags in basically that type of profession, whether it be, you know, heating and air, plumbing, whatever it is. So anyway, just showing you that now. I'm going to show you something else on this little laser thing here. It'll target me over here, and you'll see that laser, it comes over, and then if it comes over right here, you'll see it, see that dot? So it's basically right there as it's kind of coming. If I can get it, like sometimes I can get it where it's just hitting the camera like perfectly. If I can get it there, let me see if I can. It's kind of hard to do sometimes. Oh wait, maybe over here. What's really weird about it though is I can actually pass something through it. So if like I'm hiding behind a chair, watch this. So I'm going to pull this chair out. So if I get behind a chair, you know, it'll come by and it can't hit me, see? See, it goes behind the chair, see? Then it can hit me again. It goes behind the chair, and it comes up, so it can, like, it can't hit me. Once I go past a certain point on the chair, it looks like, yep, then it can't hit me, see? So I can hide from it. But I've had a lot of muscle pains, really bad back pains, really severe muscle aches lately. So I don't know if that's something to do with this thing, but this is new. I've never seen this before. It shows up on all my cameras. I've got 4 different cameras I've taken pictures of this thing with. So I want this to get out because I want people to realize, you know, that this is maybe a new technology they're using. They hit me with everything, guys. I'm pretty heavily targeted all the time. So I've definitely done some things to piss them off. They definitely don't like me. So I hope you guys aren't getting targeted like I am. I'm not doing this, you know, I'm doing this because this is what I came here for. You know, I know this was my mission to come here to try to wake up humanity to all this stuff that's happening. And you know, it's really hurting. It's hurting my family now too, because they're being affected greatly by it, because all their computer stuff is all, you know, being hacked into as well. So it's hitting a point where I might have to make some decisions here really soon on what I'm going to do. And whatever's going to be best for my family is kind of how I look at it. So I just wanted you guys to be aware of that. I'm just so, I can't even like begin to tell you guys. I've got a lot of evidence of recordings and stuff. I've basically documented everything. So I know who I've talked to. I know who's lying to me. I know which people, you know, which basically ID numbers were wrong. So I've got a lot of evidence. I even spoke with one of the managers at Comcast who said he couldn't fix my account while I was there, which is bullshit because they've done it like 3 different times before that. So I know that they're involved. Comcast is definitely involved with this thing, and they're hiding it, or they're just ignoring me is what they're doing. So they're letting these people do this, and they're letting them harass me. They're basically, their technicians are coming in, pretending that they're doing something, they fix it, and then it goes right back to the way it was before. So they completely, I think they've been out here 3 times now, Comcast has, in the last month, and they still have not fixed any of our problems. And the thing is, when I get on my account, I can see how many devices are on there, you know? So I know that they can get on my account and they can see that there's 20 devices on there, and obviously they're not us, you know? So I just wanted to throw that out there. So in case something happens, I mean, who knows who's using our accounts, you know? I mean, that could be why there's a government, you know, taking a look at us. It could be because these people are hacking into doing God knows who, you know, who knows who has my identity, who knows who has my wife's identity. I mean, it's illegal. It's completely illegal. And so I'm going to definitely file a report with the police department as well, a local police department here as well. It'll be my 2nd report I've done. And you know, hopefully they'll start looking at it. I've got some witnesses this time, so I'm going to have them sign some affidavits for the report, and we'll see what happens. So I don't know. I'm just going to keep reporting it, and, you know, crossing my fingers that something here, you know, breaks, because, you know, I know there's a lot of disclosure coming out with the Hollywood stuff, the pedophilia and all that stuff. And I'm really glad that, you know, it's starting to come out. We needed it, you know, we need it right now. All that stuff needs to come out because these scumbags can't be allowed to be like this anymore. It's just ridiculous. I'm gonna show you another light, guys. Up here, this one's also doing it. It's pretty much every light in my house, so you can kind of see the dot there again. Follows me everywhere I go. I think it might be because I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the camera straight on, so I think it might be in my head, the chip that or whatever they're using. And let me show you something downstairs. I got crawl space here. Show you something down here because it's really crazy down here because they actually have it down here too on every single light. So they're doing something with the electricity. They're making it. I don't know if they're like sending a charge or they're sending something through it, and they're able to like. I don't know how they're able to do that. These aren't LED light bulbs that I'm using. These are fluorescent ones. So, I mean, I don't know how they're able to do it, but they're able to kind of target me. And here's one of the lights I was going to show you. Like this one's pretty wild. You can kind of see, look at that. I mean, look at that. See those two dots there? See how they just come off? And see, that's the light bulb. See how they see a picture of the light bulb? You can kind of see the, let me see if I can get a better picture of it. Like right here, you can kind of see it's a light bulb. Those are the two electrical parts of that light bulb. So, but look at that light. Isn't that crazy? I mean, this is just a regular camera phone. I mean, what the hell, you know? It doesn't make any sense, does it? Why it would be looking like that. I mean, it's just so bright, and like, look at all those things coming off of it. I don't have any special, like, anything special on this camera doing anything. I mean, it's on its regular mode, standard mode, and this is the kind of stuff it's doing. I was going to turn on this other one I have here. I have another light. This is kind of a draw, basically a drop light that I have down there. And I'll kind of let you see how they kind of both hit me at the same time, simultaneously. And, hang on a second here. Anyway, so there's this one here. You can kind of see that one. You kind of see the side of it. So if I come around like this, it kind of shoots the image of it on that pipe there. Let me try to get it up here. Well, better on that pipe, I think. So I can kind of get the image. Now if I come around, see how it gets, you can see more and more of it. So it's actually the image of the light itself that's kind of like coming off of it. And then of course I have the dot that's usually still hitting me, which is right here somewhere. Let's see if I can get it. I get it as close as I can. It's like where it's like it looks like the eye. It looks like a, you know, the eye of the Illuminati watching me. See, pretty crazy, huh? I'm being watched, guys. Ooh, I'm really fucking scared. Yeah, but I mean, I'm taking my torture, guys. It's just fucking. It sucks. It does suck sometimes. You know, but what do you do, man? I mean, what do you do when, you know, it's either, I mean, I could probably like stop and take all my YouTube videos off and just like not do this shit anymore, but there's just too much at risk. And, you know, this is what I came here to do. And I'm going to finish it. You know, I've always told these guys, you know, I've never lost a fight, and I never have. I've never lost a physical fight. I'm not going to lose this one either. I'm not going to lose this fight. So I know that we're going to win, guys. And, you know, things are starting to come out now. It's going to get worse for them, you know, and they're going to get more severe. They're going to get more crazy. So be ready for that. Because they're going to get desperate. It's like, you know, pushing a caged animal in the back of a corner of a cage. They're going to try to throw some stuff back at you. So just be ready for that, because they're being pretty blunt with what they're doing now. And I've never seen them do this. I mean, be this like in my face with shit, you know, with what they're doing. So they're really doing a lot, especially with the Comcast just ignoring me like they're doing, you know. And I'm getting recording after recording. They have erased some of my recordings on my phone. Like the recording when I first talked to the gal at the office, they erased that one. That one where I was showing her there. They basically, their router, they had another router. It's a Comcast router that was hooked in to our service, hooked into our router. And that's why I was pissed. I'm like, why is she was like, She's like, what do you mean? I go, that's your router. That's an Aries router, ARRIS. See that? She goes, yeah. She goes, that is our router. I said, she goes, what's the big deal? I said, don't you see? It's connected to our other router, to our real router, the one that we're supposed to be using. And now it's hacked. And I'm saying, look at all these people on it that are using our service. And then she's like, she went and got her manager, you know, that's the only thing she could do. So anyway, guys, thought I'd shoot this out at you. Hope you guys are doing good. Hang in there. You know, it's all we can do. I hope you guys are doing good. If you guys are sleeping in your cars, I'm going to probably be there here soon eventually, but life's a bitch. You know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Especially if you want to change shit, you know. We didn't come here, you know, knowing that it was going to be easy. We knew it was going to be a bitch. So we chose to come to this plane to do this. 3 years or 4 years ago when I was transferred to this plane, the plane I was on was beautiful. It wasn't this fucking messed up. It wasn't this like corrupted at all. The plane I came from, things were okay. It was good. I mean, there was a little corruption, but it wasn't nearly as bad as it is on this plane. This plane is unbelievable. I can't even explain to tell you. I mean, I can't even begin to tell you how different it is. So there's just a lot of differences. I'm probably going to put something out on that someday, you know, just kind of jot down the differences that I've noticed between the plane I was on and the plane that I came here for, to help you guys and help this humanity here. But anyway, I wanted to say, hey guys, and goodbye, and I'll talk to you guys on the next tube. Laters. Heavy T out.